Imagine feeling an overwhelming desire to be closer to your partner, yet the more you try, the more they seem to pull away. Picture yourself in a relationship where your need for reassurance becomes a constant echo in your interactions. You find yourself constantly seeking validation, craving that sense of security that seems to elude you. Now consider your partner. They feel smothered, overwhelmed by your incessant need for confirmation of their love. They begin to retreat, creating an ever-widening gap between you two. The more they withdraw, the more your anxiety heightens. You are trapped in a cycle of insecurity, your heart pounding with a constant fear of rejection. You're not alone in this. Many couples grapple with this very dynamic, a relentless tug-of-war between the anxious and the avoidant. This is a classic example of a problem many couples face, known as anxious attachment. Anxious attachment, a concept rooted in psychology, can often be a silent saboteur in relationships. The origins of anxious attachment can be traced back to early childhood experiences. Picture a child whose primary caregiver was inconsistent in their attention and affection. At times, this caregiver was nurturing and responsive, creating a sense of security, but at other times they were neglectful or dismissive, inciting fear and anxiety. This unpredictability planted the seeds of anxious attachment. As this child grows into an adult, these internalized patterns of relating to others don't just disappear. They continue to shape their behaviors and expectations in relationships. This manifests as an excessive neediness, a constant craving for reassurance, and an overwhelming fear of abandonment. The anxiously attached individual can become a perpetual seeker of validation, driven by a deep-seated fear that they are not enough, that they might be left alone. Now let's consider the other half of the equation, the non-anxious partner. They are often on the receiving end of this relentless need for reassurance and validation. They can feel overwhelmed, suffocated, and may start to withdraw, seeking space and independence. This withdrawal, in turn, triggers the anxiously attached individual's fear of abandonment, intensifying their pleas for reassurance. In essence, what we have here is a vicious cycle. The anxiously attached individual's fear of abandonment drives them to seek constant reassurance. This behavior overwhelms the non-anxious partner, prompting them to withdraw. This withdrawal then further intensifies the anxiously attached individual's fear of abandonment. And so, the cycle continues. Anxious attachment can create a cycle of push and pull, leading to a turbulent relationship. This push and pull dynamic can be emotionally draining for both partners, often leading to relationship strain or even dissolution. Yet understanding the anatomy of anxious attachment is the first step towards breaking this cycle. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into strategies for coping with anxious attachment in our next segment. Navigating a relationship with anxious attachment may seem like a constant struggle, but it doesn't have to be. Just as a ship braves the storm with a skilled captain, your relationship can weather the waves of anxiety with the right strategies. Firstly, let's consider the cornerstone of any successful relationship: self-esteem. For the anxious partner, developing a strong sense of self-worth is vital. This isn't about inflating one's ego or seeking validation from others. Rather, it's about recognizing your inherent worth as an individual. This can be achieved through positive affirmations, self-care routines, setting personal boundaries, and pursuing individual interests. Over time, these actions can foster a healthier self-image, reducing the fear of abandonment that often fuels anxious attachment. Next, we have communication. Healthy communication is the lifeblood of any relationship, but it's particularly crucial when one partner struggles with anxious attachment. It's about being open and honest about your feelings, without fear of judgment or rejection. This includes expressing your needs and wants, sharing your fears and insecurities, and actively listening to your partner's perspectives. Remember, it's not about winning an argument or proving a point. It's about understanding each other and finding common ground. Finally, don't underestimate the value of professional help. Therapists and counselors are trained to help individuals and couples navigate the complexities of anxious attachment. They can provide tools and techniques to manage anxiety, improve communication, and foster healthier attachment patterns. This can be a game changer, transforming a turbulent relationship into a harmonious one. For the non-anxious partner, understanding and patience are key. It's important to remember that your partner's anxiety isn't a reflection of you or your relationship's worth. It's a manifestation of their inner fears and insecurities. Your support can make a world of difference. With understanding, communication, and patience, it is possible to navigate the storm of anxious attachment. So, whether you're the captain of the ship or the lighthouse guiding the way, remember that the journey to a healthier relationship is one that you embark on together. Anxious attachment doesn't have to spell disaster for a relationship. With the right strategies, it can be managed, leading to more fulfilling partnerships. If this video has resonated with you, or you know someone who might benefit from understanding more about anxious attachment, please share it. Let's spread the knowledge and help each other foster healthier bonds. Remember, understanding is the first step towards healing. Subscribe to our channel for more insights into the complex world of relationships. Together we can navigate the storm.